You know the saying, you can take the Game of Thrones fan out of civilization, but you can't take the civilization out of Game of Thrones fan? Yeah, me neither. The point is, we were on trail when the final season was being released.
So we've been desperate to watch Game of Thrones for a while, and this is how we've been watching it.
5 minutes.
You guys going alright?
Yeah. This is great.
Where there's a will, there's always a way. It's been over 2 weeks now, and the roller coaster of trail life feels more and more like home.
Great start to the morning. Hayes and I just hiked over a mile on the wrong trail, downhill. Now we're going back uphill. But I'm back in the race. So we found our own private beach. Just went for a dip. Feeling reborn. So morning 18, I think. Slept really well. Woke up in a puddle of drool, so good sign. Now I need to go home. I just slipped. So I'm eating Pokemon gummies. Way I can go the distance. Can't stop the moves that I'm making. I'm on fire, keep them rolling. Go put your bets on me. You see the cards that I'm holding.
So I've mentioned that there were iconic stops along the PCT.
Alright, morning 19. Just left camp.
And the one we had coming up on this day is probably one of the most iconic.
It'll be after like 24.9 miles.
Which I would spend stating the obvious.
Yo, check out that wall of rocks. We're on a road. Well, this is beautiful. Alrighty, breakfast time.
And finally, we would reach it.
Truly iconic sign.
The McDonald's stop.
Where?
Hangry and delirious, something about the promise of air conditioning and greasy food brought out pure, unadulterated joy. Even if none of us ate meat.
How was it?
Amazing. No meat, no fish. Just salad and sauce? Pretty much.
I think I had about 2,000 calories.
McDonald's did us good.
But of course, we had to ensure that we were getting our
Vegetables.
and the full American experience.
I'm eating the first taco in my life. As expected. Delicious.
Feeling re-energized, it was time to head back to trail. Despite what it looks like, we weren't just enjoying our time because of the food.
Alrighty. Morning 21. I think I've been saying the days wrong, but it's okay. Got a bit of a climb this morning. But yeah, pretty misty and beautiful. Beautiful views. Those are some sweet views. But again, sweet views. Been climbing for about the past hour and a half. Legs are feeling that a little bit. Alright. Stopped for some food. Got a pretty sweet view. And now we're about 7 miles away from Wrightwood.
Where we would finally have our first zero. A zero is a day where no miles are hiked, by the way.
Woo! To the road. Where there are no cars. We are now in Wrightwood.
And we spent it the way any zero should be.
Oh my god.
We ate more food, had yet again another
successful resupply.
Cheese, tortilla, rice side, protein bars, granola bars, oatmeal.
And I think I got my trail name.
This is a small town, so he was the one answering the phone. He was like, "Hey, it's Sergeant. you know, sergeant, whatever.
That's epic.
They're like, oh yeah, it's those hikers he picked up the other day.
Because I like grew up riding in a back of pickups in
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah,
But
right.
Trail Angels Jeff and Cynthia kindly let us sleep in their home, then took us back to trail the next day so we could start
Climbing. Baden-Powell. Oh yeah, she's a climb. Just the final peak. Woo! Oh my god. Tell me what's happening.
I'm taking a naked picture.
it's over 9,000!
Here, use your hands.
Hey guys, someone at Baden-Powell. Done.
My first day on Earth, I fell into your eyes. Look at how our galaxies.
I realized that I never explained how I actually got my trail name. So, I passed this guy called Tie-Dye. Hey Tie-Dye, if you're watching, probably not, but
And here's where I'll just summarize because clearly the altitude had gotten to me again.
I was like, does she even need those poles?
Tie-Dye saw the way I was, or according to him, wasn't using my hiking poles and was just tip-tapping them on the ground as I climbed. Others who I'd been hiking with for a while now all agreed that I was using them weirdly. Thanks team. And so just like that he told me,
I've got the perfect trail name for you.
which I accepted. So from then on, I would be known as Tip Tap.
Great pitch today. Great pitch.
After spraining my other ankle on Baden-Powell Day, I didn't realize the damage till the morning after. I woke up and couldn't move my ankle. So I decided I would either hitch into town or keep going. Now it may look like I hitched back into town, but I'm way too stubborn for that. This was instead one of the most memorable trail magic moments I had the entire trail. A couple of miles of limping into the day, here we stumbled upon what I can only describe as a magical gingerbread house in the deep dark woods of feeling sorry for myself.
And yeah, I see
I feel like I'm in the outback right now with this Alex.
3 hours past.
And I'm feeling ready to take on the rest of the day.
I'm running uphill and I know I've got the inside track. My feet are floating off the floor. The dust is settled and I know there ain't no turning back.
Good morning, morning 24, or something like that. It's really rainy, it's been raining all night, and I'm puffy again. Oh yeah, so I woke up to a bit of a winter wonderland as well. This is a very different trail I went to sleep to. Ankles feeling not too bad. Hands are numb.
When the snow falls outside, you can hold me tight.
So the snow has subsided and I can see sun, which makes me very happy. Alright, I think I might run.
Inside, we'll feel the fire burning, baby.
Freezing cold, we arrived to other hikers who had taken shelter and decided
Because of the mountain we can't see, we are going to be trying to hitch to Palmdale. Plans have changed. ACT 2019. We are in a public pit toilet, waiting for a hitch.
I haven't been able to articulate my fingers for like 3 hours. Peeing goes like this. I grab 2 knuckles. And that's how I have to pee.
But from the help of,
The Trail Angel mat.
we escaped to the Disneyland of grocery stores.
Okay, so we are in Trader Joe's and it's all very overwhelming. What do we get? Just looking for some hummus.
Vegetable Dairy free.
And yet again, it was time to hit the trail.
Today's day 26 for us.
Today's day 26. It's a Monday, so it's Marathon Monday. So we're heading into hiking heaven slash Agua Dulce this morning. It's now just after 6. Ankles are a little stiff, but I feel like that's gonna be my morning, every morning.
We'll be fine, we belong together. You and I will be fine, we belong together. You and I will
New trail name.
we belong.
So apparently this is where Star Trek was filmed. It's a pretty sweet sight.
We belong together.
Yeah, so we're walking through the set of an ad or commercial. Everyone smells really nice. There was hot coffee, fresh fruit, none of it for us.
But that was okay. We were about to arrive to a place we belonged.
I didn't need my complete cookie.
I just wanna stay till the morning sun.
Hike it, heaven. Another iconic stop on the Pacific Crest Trail. The Saufleys are trail angels that have been hosting PCT hikers for 22 years. Opening up their home, they allow us to pitch our tents, shower, do laundry, use their Wi-Fi for 4 months of the year. In 2018, they hosted over 2,000 hikers.
I want to say it's like a festival.
But the desert trail still needed walking, because the Sierras were calling.
My name is Grandma, and it started off as Grandma Jog because of the way that I look when I run down hills. I look like a really athletic little old lady. But then everything I started doing ended up being like a grandmother, and I sewed my own backpack, and yeah, I'm like an old lady, a crazy old lady. Yep.